So show of hands, who was born after 1988 in this room? Okay, our shape and gauge system's older than you guys.
But one interesting thing is we found looking through the history on this equipment is it's running much faster than the design speed at a much greater capacity than that's what's been proven to run at.
We wanted to achieve operational excellence by increasing production throughput and reducing operational costs.
They were designed to run at 22 tons per hour. We haven't been close to that. When we do, it tends to explode.
And we had several training classes, but nothing really compares to getting down and into it and actually having to solve these problems. You can do all sorts of use cases and try to practice this nice perfect cookie cutter thing, but in reality that's not what happens on the plant floor.
Secondly, we're going to build for our success. Let's start with downtime reports. Let's look for the FMEAs. We'll develop the FMEA. We're going to spare it right. That was the biggest issue that I pushed for hard, was to spare it right. We've got new equipment, not common with anything else in the plant. We need to have spares for this equipment if we're going to be reliable long term.
And additionally, and perhaps most importantly, we'll see a significant reduction in EHS exposures because we won't be up there changing that belt all the time.
Is if we're going to do a FMECA or anything like that, we need to make sure we're doing it with actual equipment that's there.
We brought a lot of that information in. We improved a lot of the procedures, put more details in them like we were taught here how to do.
So doing that, we can reduce the power consumption by 50%.
Our product optimization, as I mentioned before, allows us to run products we wouldn't have otherwise been able to run. And that'll make us money, it'll make us good product, and it helps us to have a more cross-functional organization.
It's way better to take the time to plan it, leave the asset the way it is, and we can save a lot of money and waste less time if we do it the right way as opposed to the quick way.
So we went from a couple a day to a couple a week. And right there you already see people that are electricians that are happy, operators that are happy, and a furnace that's running better.
What my target was to really groom my knowledge in this class was to take a look at the FMEA, the Weibull analysis, the design of the equipment, and the asset health of existing and going forward to make sure that we have simplified future maintenance. We have streamlined, optimized maintenance procedures and practices, and that reduces cost, time, and labor, which is better maintainability.
Seem to be able to think they'll be able to reduce increase our recovery per pass by 2%. If they come anywhere close to that, that's a multi-million-dollar and payback in less than a year.
Overall grand total for everything, including hard and soft costs, you got 1.35 million, potential savings for the year.
I want to give the Eruditio team focus recognition because win together. I constantly reach across boundaries to ensure Novelis succeeds. The Eruditio team provided the Novelis reliability team members with training tools that make complex processes simplified in new forms. These items have strengthened our organization at plant level, and thank you for your effort.